I do every time.
I don't think you do.
I do.
I don't think so. I
I
think you
absolutely do.
let us just ramble
100%.
on,
No, I do not. I
and
say it.
then
I say
I
it,
ask you.
and then I mention it again.
You say it twice?
It's just a matter of if you guys care or not.
What's on your shirt?
A bear.
Trey Nice Boohoo shirt.
Definitely
Thank you.
boohoo. He's
You see the
sponsored.
man. He should be at this point.
You
This
didn't
man gets every season
you didn't know he's sponsored?
coming.
Like officially. No, 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 like he is.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not. I wish I was.
He
That's
needs
one
to be.
sponsorship like I need.
He wants that more than anything. And then Fashion Nova Men.
Bro, if I can get any clothes sponsorship so I can stop buying clothes, that'd be great.
I have an advice for you.
Stop buying clothes.
Is that what you were gonna say or what?
Yeah, he was. Look at him.
I
Look at
didn't,
him. He couldn't help himself.
I didn't get it.
Well, he should
So
stop buying clothes. That hard?
Bro, ain't nobody trying to wear the same thing like forever. Like he just swag up.
What do
You
you
do
think I
that
had to
because you like to do
do this
that,
year? What do you think I've had to do this year?
but you didn't want to.
How's it feel?
Nope. Guess what? I'm about to pop out this summer too. Oof. And I got some shoes coming to the crib in a second. It'll be there soon. The basketball shoes though. But I have another
How's
shoe
it
after
feel?
that. What?
Rocking your gear.
I won't know until I get home.
I'm saying like the stuff you already got.
I mean, I'm used to it. It's kind of like a basketball player thing.
Right?
But when I'm ready to pop out this summer, I'll be popped out. I got a bunch of stuff came in. I'm happy because I don't really shop for myself like that. That's the thing, man. I think as men, we need to shop for ourselves more, man.
Ray does.
Shop for yourself, man. Spoil yourself, man.
Ray
You know
does.
what I'm saying? I know Trey does, but he's doing it the right way. Spoil yourself, bro. I think for me personally, I enjoy buying stuff for other people. I like seeing their face when they get my gifts, but I never treat myself like that. Like when I treat myself, it'd be feeling weird. We need to treat ourselves more, man.
You know, I feel like you definitely treat yourself a lot, bro. It
Oh, I've
seems
treated
like,
myself this year.
I mean, this year definitely, but I mean, even in the past, it always seemed like you were always up on shoes, and so I
That's the
definitely
thing.
disagree with that, bro.
It may seem like that, but
No,
it'd
it.
be random.
I think
It'd
that's
be
kind of
randomly,
how it
bro.
is, though.
Nah, it's just I always end up getting a certain shoe that like it's weird. I always like when I go for raffles and stuff, I always get the shoe like that shoe, like an iconic shoe. I never get the other shoes that I want throughout the year. But when I get that big shoe, it's like it holds the weight for four other shoes. You're like, dang, he really getting stuff. Like, no, I'm not. Like I'm just
uh,
getting
I still
I'm just getting lucky
disagree.
with this one kick or something
I
like that.
feel that, but I still disagree, though, bro.
For example, remember when I got the fragment ones? When we were at the old house.
Yeah.
Like very limited, and I ended up selling them, which I'm still sick about. But like that shoe held weight. It was like, dang, Hunter really getting shoes for him. Like I'm not. like, like it's random, bro. It's random.
Mm.
Nowadays though, I'm really getting them. No, nowadays I'm really getting them. And also, I used to be asking Dad, low key. I used to be like, "Hey, Dad, you trying to give me these?" And it was a time when he was really into J's. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got you," because he understood the value behind them. He was like, "Oh, you can sell these too and get your money back if you really wanted to, or get more." He was like, "Oh yeah, I
He
like
was in
that."
the shoe
He
game.
loves the hustle. He loves the hustle.
He was in the shoe game.
Let it grind. Oh yeah, he was in the shooting game. He still low key is. He dibble and dabble. I think he wanted them cool grades. I think he might have got them. I don't know though. Get on the show. But anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode. This is week 16, episode 16. Glad to be back. How's everybody's week?
How many days is it?
16 times 7. Trey, you want to do the math?
Come on, guys.
I know what it
Two,
is.
8, 112.
You got it, buddy. Good job.
Wow.
How was everybody's week? How's everybody's week?
Yeah,
Week's been
yeah.
nice. I think the end of the week has been rather lovely. It's been pretty beautiful, to say the least. 70, 80, nice breeze with it. I mean, that's perfect.
Likewise.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Week's been really good. Can't complain. Getting stuff done, making stuff happen.
I'm a man.
Deals
Eat with
coming
my
in.
hand. Use bathroom.
Deals coming
How was work,
in.
Trey?
Deals. Work is cool, bro. I actually think about picking up a second job. To be real with you.
Here we go.
For real.
Yeah, bro. Cause bro, they be cutting my hours, bro. 30 hours this week and the week before.
You
That's
were happy
crazy.
about not working for 5 days straight.
I never worked 5 days straight, ever.
You was off for 5 days. You remember that?
Yes, that's a little vacation. I needed it.
So I'm saying you be happy about that stuff. So
I
like,
do be
I get
happy, but
surprised.
no. But just because I work, okay, but just because I'm off 5 days, I still get my 40 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll still get it.
Okay.
But I'm saying they're starting to cut. Like, they're doing this cut thing. Like I've only gotten 40 hours this year, twice.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. And I've been
What type
like
of second job would you get?
a remote IT job part time. Bro, you know
Oh,
they're
I mean,
like
that's
paying
good.
people like 30K part time at home for IT remote jobs.
I didn't know that. I'm sure
So I'm about to
anybody
sign up
is.
for that. Give me some experience. You know what I'm saying? Doing that. Still keep my regular job. And then like with that plus my regular job, I'm making six figures. Six figure man.
I hope it all works out for you, man. I hope it all
Thanks, bro.
works out.
But hopefully, everything else just pops off and I don't gotta worry about working like that no more. So
Thanks.
At the end of the day, you're always working unless you're really just
yeah,
bored.
but the thing is like
It's
when
just a
you
matter
do
of
something
what you're
that
working.
yeah, but it's also like the control of your time. I like the ability of kind of having the flexibility of having a little control. Like I can like still have a life.
Yeah, but anything you do, like that makes money, you're gonna have to put some type of time into it.
Yeah, you gotta put the effort in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's facts.
I guess it with my hairline.
Uh huh.
8 months without a cut doesn't look still decent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm holding it down.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm glad you bought some liners.
Well, I haven't
Some liners
lined
in
them
the
in a
car.
while because like this has grown out so much. So it's just got kind of been like the little edge, and like I line my beard up type stuff. But I think I'm look
It's all
really
you really
great
need to
when
do
I get a
anyways,
haircut,
bro.
bro. When I get
Low
my haircut,
key,
it's gonna look crazy.
low key, the fade and haircut thing is kind of overrated sometimes.
the what?
Well, I mean, it's
I think
easy
the
to say
fade.
that. It's easy to say that because you get them a lot, but it's been 8 months for me, so it's like,
Well, I'm saying the reason I'm saying that is because when we were younger growing up, haircuts weren't what they were then what they are now. People just real quick got to line up in a cut. The fades weren't heavy. Now, like haircuts are so like
Oh, like it's
OD.
about the cut, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's funny that you say that. I feel like things are like waves, cycles.
yeah.
There's a time where haircuts mattered.
you think haircuts won't matter in a certain time
It's not that
in
they
our
don't
lives?
No, but
matter,
I
but
think people won't be tripping that much about getting the craziest fade ever. The white.
I don't think nobody tries to. I think that's just something that just everybody does. Well, not everybody, because I don't do that. I hate that stuff. I don't want chalk on my face, but I don't know. I don't think that's a wave anymore. I think that's just like
the
people
norm.
figured out a better way to do it, and it's like created it to be more normal. Like makeup for women, certain makeup, like a normal look is just a normal look. Like that's just how it goes. Like you find ways to make things easily normalized that aren't as serious. But like you said, those barbers that be doing the white chalk and then like the whole
So
experience, like I don't need an hour for a cut, bro. I need 25, 30 minutes. Come on. All the extra
That's all
stuff.
I'm saying.
I mean, I don't mind the little compression, the towel, hot towel. That stuff be like smooth sometimes. Like when I'm in the mood for it. But like if I just need a cut, like I don't
give
need
me
all
the
that.
hot towel.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
But then also it's like for your hairs as well.
Like our pores.
Well, that too.
You talking about the hair when that they cut.
Yeah, like your beard and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
hairs on your
Right.
face.
All right, let's get into it, man. Music. We got a new album, couple singles. What would we like to start with? The floor is yours. What do you guys feel most important that needs to be talked about.
We can start with the album.
Boom, Blast. Blast dropped a new album. Trey, this our guy.
Or
We said we wanted to hear something a little bit more new from him too, though. What did you
uh
think?
um, it's definitely a blast album. Flows sound the same, bro. Like I'm not gonna front. Like
Hundred
he
percent.
just sounds the same. I think that what he did, with just stretch his sound a little bit, is like that "Be for Real" song. He stretched it a little bit, and then sometimes it's my favorite song on the whole entire project. I know you don't like it, but I like when he does that. Wait, I thought I'd say something.
Funny to me, man.
Guess not. Hey, that
Funny.
stuff is tough. I like that because it's something different, bro. It was a vibe. It was something different. But like
Oh
his
yeah,
flow
yeah.
stayed the same. I think he was more in his relationship bag this album than he was in the last one. The last one he kind of mixed it with relationship and grinding. This one was more relationship than going to get a bag throughout the whole
Facts. I,
entire
I
project.
think I think I think this was definitely more R&B ish too.
Yeah,
For sure. Like it was just like
he was
his last
harmonizing.
albums. Yeah, his last album and this album with Bino. It was just like vibes, riding the beat, like rap type stuff. Like you know how you be singing a lot and all that type of stuff and harmonizing, but I feel like that he definitely toned that back a lot and was really in that relationship bag. I agree. It was good. It was really good though. It was a vibe.
That's all I'm playing right
I mean,
now.
he's always a vibe. He's always a vibe.
Yeah, that's all I'm playing. It's on repeat.
And
I've never heard of this guy before. This is
oh,
my
for real?
this is my first time listening to him. So hearing you guys talk about like his last album, so I'm like, wait a minute. So he sounds like this
Oh no, his last album crazy.
for real? Like
That
That
was
sounds
when
crazy.
it come
this is
out?
only his second album, bro.
When did it
His
come
first
out?
album came out in what 2019,
20,
2018, 2020.
2020.
Oh,
That was
pandemic
it
year.
was tough. It was tough
But
too. He was
I
under
ain't hear no new music that entire year.
what? That
Well,
was a big year for music
I
too,
think
because everybody was in
That
the studio.
was.
Nobody was
on this
outside.
album, I wasn't really out here listening.
So Blast, yeah, it was No Love Lost,
It was smooth.
2020.
I enjoyed the album. I thought he had some really good vibes on there. Um, yeah, man. I thought he was dope. I was like, dang. And it says hip hop. I thought he was an R&B guy. But then
Yeah,
he
that's
just
what
gives me
that's what I'm
like
saying. Yeah.
he gives me like the vibes of like a what's his name, like Black.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah, 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 I feel you. I feel you.
Um, and and then there was like a little Frank Ocean in there. Then I can't. It's somebody else that he kind of reminded me. I got the
He
vibe.
from LA. He from LA.
So then I kind of get the vibe. Nah, bro. I didn't think that he remind his
Yeah.
music is kind of different.
I would say though, because he has
I
this
feel, I
tape
feel, I
with
feel like, I feel like we're in that same category. To be honest with you,
Nah, I don't think so. I think you make different
the
music.
singing, the singing, rapping.
It's not about singing and rapping. It's just like how they're singing and rapping. He just sounds like
Okay.
those people. You don't sound like those people. You sound like other
No, I
people.
was talking more like genre, not like
Oh,
their
well, even
taste.
the
Yeah,
beats. I don't know. The beats didn't sound like beats that I would hear
they're
you
all
on.
Cali beats.
I,
it all
I don't
Cali
know,
beats.
bro. When I listened to this album, I didn't really
You
think.
don't make music on Cali beats, Trey.
I
Like
have.
I don't remember any of them because I know it's when you hear a California beat, it's a distinct sound. Or, excuse me, an LA beat, like or a Bay Area beat. Like
Mhm.
you know what that sounds like. I don't think I don't want to get too far, but anyways, if you if you actually like him for real, his last two projects was dope. Like this one with Bino, I listen to that almost every other day. This he got a project with Bino, it's like 6 songs, tough. The last album, No Love Lost, probably better than this album in my opinion. Tough, but yeah, he makes good music. He make good music.
That's what's up.
And he be saying stuff. That's what it is too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Facts. Rating, grade,
Give it an 8 out of 10.
tough critic.
I mean, I give it an 8.5. 8.5.
'Cause I have to be consistent, bro. If I said
Nah,
the same thing
I
about
would.
Gunna, and I said something else about making a change, you gotta,
This is only his second
bro.
album, bro. That's the thing.
I know, but you can always add a little something.
Facts. I think it was like an 8.5 though. I mean, not. I think his first album was like a 10. So like when you get
His
like
first
people
album's
like
a
that,
9.
I respectfully disagree. But
That's cool.
So I have a
I
question.
think
When you guys like, do you guys like get like alerts that come to your phone or something like that? Or how does this like music thing work for you guys?
bro, I'm in the industry, bro. I'm very tuned in. I'm very tuned into the music that comes out. That's all I can say. I don't get alerts, but I be searching every
And you
day.
can literally just go to Apple Music and hit new music, and new music will show that's coming.
But I don't
Actually,
want to
this
do
you
that
just
every
go.
day.
All you do is go on Twitter.
Yeah,
Huh?
Twitter has
I
like a
don't
whole.
follow certain accounts, but like certain accounts pop up on my feed and be like, like they do the they changed it to where like kind of like an explore page. So like
Yeah.
on the main TL,
Hmm.
they be having stuff on like the explore page pop up
Yeah.
randomly. So like there's always that rap heading that pops up throughout the TL and be like, this music's coming out this week or on Friday, and I'm like, okay, I'm locked in. I'm going to listen to all that.
Mm.
Like I know or
Cause
to who I want to
sometimes
listen to.
'cause I'll be on Twitter, bro, and I'll see it, and I just be like,
Bro, when I see
and
that
I
stuff, I
kind of
go right to
forget.
it.
And then I see like names. I'm not listening to everybody on the list.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But some of those like those lists, it don't really be a single from that person, but like more of some of those people are just features on a certain song.
Mm.
So like when we get into this next music, I seen that stuff and it was just like they were on the list. I'm like, they're not dropping the actual song. They're features. They have to be.
Mm.
But which if we can move on, let's do Tay Keith, Gunna and Dirk dropped the song, Lights Off. I want to go to this one first. Um, cause it was good. It was good. But I thought Dirk sold, bro. I thought Dirk sold.
Hey, it's funny you said that. That's facts though.
Cause Gunna was going crazy,
Should
like
have went
crazy.
to. You should have went to the other song first though.
Uh, I'll say that one.
That's crazy. But
This song was all right to me.
man,
Dirk didn't see it
bro,
still though,
bro, if Dirk just was not on this track, it would be 10, 10
bro.
flames. Would not stop playing it, bro. Just give me like
It would be one of Gunna's best songs. I swear.
yes, 100%.
He was on
That
this.
hook was nasty,
He was on this.
nasty. So
So it was alright. Yeah, that it hurts because I wanted to have like, I probably would try to play it again, try to hear it again, but I don't know if it's gonna really give me that playback. Because when
nah,
Dirk comes on,
oh,
I'm
it's
like,
definitely
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no. It definitely got the playback. It's just that when Dirk gets like
He
he
gets
just gets
yelling. He was yelling in my ear, bro. I said,
yeah,
hold
he
on.
gets on weird, and then when he's just singing like throughout, it's straight. But like when he first gets on the track, it's like, oh man, yeah. But
That's how I felt like when Future got on "Don't Sleep on Me," Trey, by Ty Dolla. When Future gets on that song, I be wanting to turn it off, dog. He's sold on there. That's a random thought, but that's how I feel.
that was straight song,
Big-
huh?
It was straight. It was straight. It was straight.
Don't sleep
Gunna
on
went crazy
me.
though.
Stop sleeping on. That song sucked.
It's tough until Future get on there and does what he does.
Speaking of Trey songs, y'all see what what's his name? Rory said
What did he
Yeah.
say? Oh
about
yeah, I did see. Yes, yeah, I did see. I did. I did. I know a couple girls that know him, and they. I'm not gonna actually put what they say out there, but they said some stuff close, on par. Kiki Palmer already warned us.
that's crazy, bro.
And then there was a video that just dropped on Twitter where this dude like, yeah, I don't
What
know. He was doing some
happened?
weird. He like pulled her. They were on a boat and he like exposed her
Trey songs
top.
it,
Yeah, it was a video. He was like titties out.
bro. My man said that he's worse than R. Kelly.
It's a very bold statement. It's a very bold statement.
That's wild, right?
That's very. I don't.
Like if
If you as
somebody,
bad as him, bro. If you as bad as him, I don't know what to say.
that's my point. Like if somebody says that, how do we not look around and be like,
I don't know. Trey just sitting there quiet.
Because you guys are talking. But if he's as worse as R. Kelly, that means, I mean, I've heard of the egregious things that he's done. but that means he'd be doing those egregious things with children or teens. And so if we're really gonna get to saying it's as bad as R. Kelly, that's where we're gonna have to get to
Yeah, I
because
think
there's
that's
like
one of
levels.
that's another level
Yeah,
that you
like if you're
gotta.
gonna say he's as bad as R. Kelly, then that's the level that you have to get to.
At what point does that
No,
He's
no.
stuff?
bad
At what point
based off
does?
what the story said.
At what point? But does that stuff become like light enough to just be like, why is this not taken care of? I mean that for like
You
any
wanna know why,
situation.
bro? Because he's had a past his whole career. He's a sex guy. So that's what people have known him as, and they let it slide.
So do you think that because it's
And he don't
referred
got
to?
no, and bro. Real talk, real talk. I don't think Trey Songz. I don't know his pockets, but he's not like a Chris Brown, Drake, R. Kelly type of situation where we can, what I'm saying, break his bank, whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying he's not that super mega star where
What does that have to do with him? He's not the one with the allegations.
Trey Songz.
The other women have the allegations. They would go at his pockets or whatever.
That's
He's
why I'm
not.
saying I'm saying his pockets. Like I said, I'm not counting, but I'm assuming that his pockets aren't as deep as a
I'm
Chris
saying that. Why
Brown.
does that matter?
Because, bro, people do things. People are gonna do things to people that they can actually like see some
They
type
think
of.
he got money. It's not like they don't think he got money. He's
I
a.
don't think he.
He's
I'm
a
not saying he doesn't have it, bro. But I think some people want to see some type of real justice in a certain situation, and I
so
think a
what?
lot of people love. I think a lot of people love Trey Songz, just like a lot of people dislike him.
What are you
And I just
saying
think,
though? That doesn't make any sense. They don't have to go for his pockets either. Want him in jail. That just doesn't make sense to me. I'm trying to figure out like
bro, because what
why does
I'm
money
saying that.
matter in any way?
Bro, because I'm
Like,
hey, bro. Okay, if we think about all the situations that happen when people like take people to court and jail and everything, like rarely do they do it just for the sake of justice. They do it for some type of cash payout. We
I
see
need a
it all the
factual.
time.
I need a.
I
We
do
see it.
understand. I do understand that some people go through things, and because it's traumatizing, they keep quiet because they feel embarrassed or whatever they went through it, and they don't feel comfortable sharing. But most of the time when people do what they do it for a cash payout. That's just how it is. When you see all these people go through stuff, they're looking for money.
Well, when they get
So
money,
what I'm
that's
saying,
that's through settlements though. That's not through
right?
uh somebody going.
You don't hear about these
Wait,
settlements and
you're saying
everything.
we don't hear about nothing with him. That's what Ian's saying. There's
That's
nothing.
that's why I'm saying you're not hearing about settlements either.
Okay, but you're saying it like he doesn't have millions of dollars.
I'm just saying that no one's trying to. He's not. No one's collecting anything from him.
Well, I'm not
That's
asking
all I'm
for
trying to say.
anything to be collected because if somebody's out there
I'm
worse
not
than R.
either.
Kelly, they need to be locked up.
True, I agree.
So when he's making a
But
statement, when dude makes a statement like that, that first of all, that has to hold some weight. So like Trey, I'm with it would have to be deeper than something that he R. Kelly has done, type
If
thing.
somebody
To
says
where
something like that,
with yeah,
yeah, I
but
guess I mean yeah, I mean that's true. He'd have to do something so egregious that's crazy that we don't know about that. It's
bless you,
completely worse than what ours is.
it's insane.
I just think he I don't know. I don't know the man personally. But let's keep pushing, man. All right, Southside, Future Travis. Drop the song.
So disrespectful
Oh,
that you
yeah,
put this on last, but
well, it's technically not last, but I wanted to save it for last because I wanted to save the best song that I felt like I heard for last.
mm, so that last one wasn't, but
No, I
this
feel
one
like
you felt like was better.
this song is this is crazy. This is crazy to me. I think that that chorus is crazy. Travis was floating on this. He's in his bag right now. Very shocked.
How's he in his bag? He just dropped a song. He been gone, ghost, disappear forever. How is he in his bag? Just one
What do you
song.
mean? He was gone. What do you mean? He had the whole fiasco at his festival and hasn't been on
Right.
nothing.
I said he's been gone. So how is he in his bag? He just had one
He's
song
in
and he's
his
back in his bag.
bag. He's in his bag. What do you mean? He's in his bag.
You give me two more songs and I'll say he's in his bag.
How can you not say somebody's in their song? Like that's like saying if you had a good game, I can't say you were in your bag that game. I have to
You
wait for
could.
4 more games to be like, oh, now you're in your bag? No, you were in your bag that game. What do you mean?
Yeah, because the term would
Temporary
be
bag.
the term would be you've been in your bag lately.
You've been in your bag. No, he's in his bag this song. Like, I don't think what am I saying is so wrong.
Well, the thing that you
You're not
said
saying
was
anything wrong.
no, he did say something wrong, and that was that. But pretty much, it's a hook battle, is what you're telling me. And you like the hook of this song better than you like the hook of the last song.
I just like sometimes I just like the cadence in his voice, bro.
I
Like
think
it
you're
just be sound.
biased.
No,
I'm not because
100%
Travis
that.
is my favorite artist. So
100% that. It's no
You're
doubt
biased.
about
now
it.
you look stupid. Now you look stupid because that's what you thought. You
What?
still thought that he was my favorite artist.
No, Gunna's
First
more your
off.
favorite artist than
So why wouldn't I pick
Travis.
Gunna over Travis?
Because you have a deep soft spot for
I have
Travis.
nothing.
You
I
want
have
him
no
to be number
nothing.
one again.
I don't.
You want to be Astro World.
I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been off him for the last 2 years. After he
Right? Because he
dropped
didn't drop nothing.
franchise was smooth, but I was like, this is it. What do you? And then he had the Escape Plan of Mafia. Mafia was cool, but Escape Plan wasn't it for me. Like the songs that I just don't like from him lately. So it's not like I'm being biased. If anything, I was the one that was hyping up Gunna's album more than anybody.
Or than anybody.
More than anybody in the world. In the world. They got me messed up, bro. Talking crazy.
Yeah.
Offensive.
Yeah, because you thought you knew something.
You thought you knew
I'm just
something.
thought you
talking,
knew
bro. I'm
something.
just trying to create. I'm just trying to create content.
No, you're
Yeah.
not. No, you thought you knew something and you were wrong. Just say you were
You know,
wrong.
I was wrong, but I'm just
Ultimatum.
trying to
Say
create
you were
content.
wrong.
Ultimatum.
You know,
I, wait. Did I just say I was wrong?
this is what you always try to do. You always try to deflect. You always try to deflect.
Deflect.
Like, no, I just took responsibility. What are you talking about? Now I'm trying to have a separate conversation.
Right.
No, but yeah, bro. I don't know. I like that Future wasn't on there that much too. Because sometimes he be ruining stuff.
I thought he was
But I like
ruining,
Future.
ruining this one.
That's your opinion. That's fine.
Yeah.
Trey?
I actually like when Future came in this song. I like Future on the song better than like Travis.
That's fair too.
So
That's
yeah.
3 separate opinions right there. That's tough. That might be the first time he did that.
Hmm.
Do you like the song?
I'll never play the song again though.
Would you play? Do you have the other song saved?
I don't.
So you won't play that song over again.
No.
It's fair.
I need to make sure that I hear songs from that front to back. I can't keep hearing songs, stopping and cutting things off. I didn't like Dirk's verse, so I wasn't trying to hear that. So I just deleted it. Forget about it.
Hey, yo, forget about it. That's crazy.
Yeah. So this will not make the cut either.
That's fine. I don't think I saved them. I have to go back and listen to them again.
I didn't save the songs or the album.
I'm gonna go back. Oh yeah, I saved the album.
I saved the album. I've been playing that.
Well, that's gonna get saved.
I like them kind of just listening.
That talk to me nice. I'm gonna be using some of them for some
First
quotations.
of all, that every good girl.
Every good girl needs a savage.
Yeah, that he was talking on there. He was talking.
Was.
I'll be going back listening to his stuff, bro. I'm telling you, I listen to that Beano album, that Beano and Blast album every other day.
Beano be going crazy.
Hunter, when your album coming out?
Oh man, this summer. Can't wait to put.
You know, when niggas get to talking, when they get to rubbing their chest and stuff.
Hey, 3 a.m. in Chachik.
What are you calling it?
No, I'm gonna have a song on there called 3 a.m. in Chachik.
That's funny.
That's gonna go crazy too, cause that story crazy.
You're gonna have drums and tambourines and stuff.
I'm gonna have that story gonna go crazy.
Hmm.
Crazy. But anyways, all right. Quick little Ed Sheeran featuring Lil Baby. Talk about that real quick.
Ed Sheeran made the same song again, just put Lil Baby on it.
He's a genius, though. I'll give him that.
He's not.
I think so, because he made money.
He's done the same song again. All he did was he put Lil Baby as a feature. He put the hottest rapper in one of the hottest rappers.
That's his genre. It's like saying any artist that makes the same type of music.
What's that song Ed Sheeran made?
It's like saying Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak got to stop doing the '80s, or whatever
bro,
stuff.
they just
They
did
made the
that.
same song, but it just got a Grammy.
Right though.
So what are we saying?
Hey,
What are you
They made.
saying?
they be killing it, bro.
I'm sick of it. I can't do it no more.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
okay, you killed it, but
They
let's
be
leave it
killing it,
alone
bro.
now.
Nah, bro.
We're gonna go to the '60s.
Them,
Yeah, they're gonna go to the '50s.
bro. I mean, if you killing it, you killing it, bro.
Well, we're discoed out, bro. We're discoed out.
Can't be mad
Just
at
making
them.
radio hits. They're just killing the radio.
I mean, bro, they're making bread. So
They
stupid.
are making bread. I can't even hate.
And
But
they can do
like,
that
damn,
and they can do that with every genre, bro.
disco.
But I'm just talking
We
about
forcing the
radio hit.
disco
Like,
vibe.
bro, they can come out with a radio hit like it's nothing.
Because they just make it like a lullaby. You just know it. I don't even have to. I've never listened to the whole 40K or whatever it's called. Magic in the Air.
20,
What is this song called?
24?
20K. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know the song name. But
I've never listened to that song fully. Like I never had it on my phone, nothing. But I hear it on the radio every time.
they got a song
Three,
out.
four
What's the
times.
song out right now on the radio?
I don't even know.
Dang, I can't think of the name, but it be smacking, bro.
I'm tired of it, bro. I'm a discoed out. I'm sorry. You're cheating the system. You're literally cheating the system. Try to talk about a cheat code? That's a cheat code.
I mean, hey, bro, I feel like it's more of I understand what works, and I'm trying to get to this bread. Y'all feeling the music.
Double whack.
If you know how to make the
Bro, he didn't make
vibes, drop
the
the
same song.
vibes.
Hey, he didn't made the same song. I just went back and played his music. He done made the same song a couple times, man. I'm not trying to hear that. Here's something for my
I'm just saying, it's not the same. You're not saying, first of all, you're not saying any words.
I don't
Second
know
of all,
I don't know the words. I just know the flow, and
you're
it's the
just
same
making
flow that
noises.
he's in.
You're just making noises.
I am. I'm a little noisy.
And second of all, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak made what I was saying was they made the same music, the same songs over and over and over. But we don't say the same thing about them.
Wait. When?
Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak are destroying the disco vibes. They're
They just made an album. That's
oversaturating
it.
us. Oh, bro, it's been forever. It's all they do is that type of energy, that type of vibe.
You name another Bruno Mars song that's
I don't
like
know
the
Bruno Mars songs like
because
that, so I'm not gonna
how
do
can you
that
make a statement like that if you don't know?
because I've heard the songs on the radio.
Oh, brother.
I don't need to know the name of the songs to
Cold,
hear the songs on the
brother.
radio.
Cold, brother.
Does he not make the same music over and over and over again?
No.
Yes, he does.
No, so I feel like this dropped as so the album dropped back in 2021, right? What he's done is he's dropped songs as singles though. You know what I mean?
What's their stage name? Silk Sonic.
Yeah.
I'm sick of Silk Sonic. I'm sick of it's oversaturated now. Like
You're sick,
you
Sonic?
did your thing. I'm sick of Silk Sonic.
No,
That's a tongue twister.
say Sick Sonic instead of Silk.
Silk Sonic.
No, just
It's called Silk Sonic though.
I
Oh, you're
know,
trying
but
to
you're
give it
just
a
sick
real name.
Sonic
Oh brother.
of Silk Sonic.
Oh brother.
No, old brother should be on you, brother.
Why? I don't want no more Silk Sonic.
No, but I'm here for it. That Love's Train be banging too.
It's Force God.
So you're
God.
saying that's why I like 24 Karat Magic is the same thing as what
All
we're
that
doing?
stuff sounds the same,
No, it's
bro.
not.
All of that stuff.
No, it's not. Finesse? No.
All of
That's
it.
very Finesse is very 90s.
All
She's
of it
out here
sounds the
playing
same.
with finesse. Versace on the floor? Versace
All of that
on the
sounds
floor.
the same.
You know what I'm talking about, bro. You don't know these.
What sounds different about them then, Trey?
Bro, those are 90s type songs.
All of
In the
them.
late 80s.
Exactly, all of them.
For
That's why
that
I'm saying
for
all
that
is
for
the
that for
same.
that for the 24 Karat Magic album, it's a different vibe than the Silk Sonic album.
Trey, what you're saying is that all these songs that are literally sounding the same. So Ed Sheeran has done it a few times. Now it's a problem.
I don't care
Now, I'm not
what
about
you
to be on,
say.
I'm not just Ed Sheeran's stance. I'm not about to sit here and just defend this man. But
I
that's
don't care what you
blasphemous.
say. I don't care what you say. Love Train was it? Love's Train be banging, bro.
Bro, it's great music. All of it
It's
is great music.
Yes, it's
But
great music.
I'm tired of it.
Bro,
Great
grenade
music.
is that? I'll take it. I'll take a grenade for you. That's
I
not the same
ain't listen to
thing.
that.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
I ain't
was like
like that. I ain't
I'm
gonna
not
lie.
listening to
They,
that either. I'm not listening to that either. But he's saying that
2006.
they make the same music over and over again.
Silk Sonic. Was that you're talking about Grenade? That's a Bruno Mars single. What was that? Like early 2000s? How
But
old
Silk
is that?
Sonic, the whole Silk Sonic's album
Yeah.
is meant for that type of vibe. So what do you
Yep. And I
mean?
don't want no more of it.
It's one album.
It's just one album,
No
yeah.
more of it. No more of it.
You just don't like
Keep
how
The
pushing.
good it
Weeknd does it
is.
twice in a row.
And I didn't like it either time. So
You
what are you talking
you
about?
don't like how good it is.
It's great music.
Or
I just don't want more of
or
it.
yeah, maybe you're just that vibe just isn't for you.
No, it's great music. I'm saying it's great music. So why are you saying it's not for me when I said it's great music?
Well,
I
you
just
can
don't
say
want it in an
something.
album form anymore.
You can say that something's great music for you, like just great music, and still not it be a vibe for you.
It's still a vibe for me. I just don't want it
Nah, I feel
anymore.
like a
How
vibe.
does that hard to
Cause I
explain?
feel like if it's a vibe, bro, you can play it and you're just it's a vibe. Like let's say we at the cookout and the song comes on, you're not gonna be tired
And
of
I will
hearing
say
this
I
because it's
will
a
vibe
vibe.
to it. I will vibe to it, but I don't want any more of it down the line.
I don't think
You've
I feel like you're
you've
contradicting yourself.
given us what you need to give us. I don't want no more of it, bro. I don't want no more of it. Drake's music is great. He's giving us the same
Yeah, so
vibe.
we should be done with
Right
it.
now, I don't want no more of those vibe. I want you to do something completely different now. He's oversaturated that sound. He has. Even though it still sounds great. And it still will sound great. But it's fine to just do something new now. I
Drake
want to
doesn't
hear him
have anything
on
else, bro.
Versace on the
I want to
floor.
hear him
Drake has nothing else, bro.
Drake on um what's it called music? We talked about this.
He did.
Afro beats. I want to hear him on that.
Oh yeah,
That's what I want his new I want an
he'd be
album
killing
of
at
that.
that.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So maybe Bruno Mars and what's his name should go try to do like
I feel like
a Maroon 5 type sound.
I feel like Drake's in a
Go for that
position.
now.
I feel like Drake's in a position where he kind of can't do that
Why?
as an artist because he's unless he just didn't care. Because when you're a rapper like that, bro, you don't really have the freedom to. I mean, you do have the freedom to do whatever, but you're just not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like Bruno Mars can go explore so many different genres and things like that. The
Rapper.
Weeknd
That's why it
can
helps him.
explore that, huh?
They could do just an R&B album if he really wanted to.
I feel like Drake can make an R&B album, just an R&B album. He kind of,
So that's what I'm
kind of
saying. So
did.
he can be very creative and try different lanes. He's
As far as
one of
R
the
and
few
B
people that
and
can really
rap
do that.
goes, but not with like I don't think when you start getting to like Afrobeat, a whole album like that, I don't think so.
He almost did it with
And
the one joint.
he had like 4 songs, bro, 4 or 5 songs.
But it showed the
All right,
potential of him
but
being able to.
he could have hey, but he could have taken that whole album and just ran with those and just
Well,
kept going with
I'm not
those. To be honest with
saying
you.
that he couldn't have done it. What I'm saying is just how it stands is just different. Like just how it's I don't know, just how it looks is different. As a
Mm.
rapper, him, the rapper, how he's classified looks different. What's he gonna do? He gonna be singing? You rapping?
Well,
So
he said before
Kanye
he
went
said
and made
before
a
he
gospel album. Is that
he
not the
said
same
before he
thing?
retires he wants to do a full R&B
I don't know. I
album.
feel like Kanye's kind of different too.
How? He's a rapper. He's really a rapper. Drake's
Kanye
does
is
more R&B
Kanye
sometimes.
is a producer that raps.
And Drake is a singer slash rapper. He does both. So he can sing on Afro beats easily.
I don't know. I feel
Kanye
like
went and made a gospel album. That's the completely opposite as rap.
no, but Kanye's different, bro.
You sound like that TikTok sound.
He's
But it's
already made
different. But it's different.
well Kanye's already made gospel music on his albums prior. So what has not no
And Drake's made island songs on his albums
yeah, and
prior.
he also what isn't
Drake is from Canada, the land of Jamaican.
you said the land of Jamaican?
Literally.
I wouldn't call Canada the land of Jamaicans.
Sean's
No,
Jamaican
but
to
you
Toronto.
Well, I'm aware of Toronto's
we know.
culture. Um,
Oh, we know.
okay, but what I
You
will,
know Toronto vibes.
I know Toronto vibes, bro. But all I'm saying is Drake doing an Afrobeat album, just like he did with the R&B album, as a rapper.
He's
as
not
a
gonna do it as a
rapper.
rapper. He's gonna do it as a singer.
Hey, I got a
Yeah.
question. I got a question.
It's just weird. It's just
Drake has done
weird.
Drake has done an Afrobeat song,
I would
and
love
every single
listen,
album,
listen, listen.
every single album, every single album he's dropped, he's done an Afrobeat song since
I
Find Your
would
Love.
love
Has
an
any of them
Afrobeat.
missed?
I don't think so. I don't think
Okay.
I need to hear other
Huh?
people's opinions.
Mine was just coming from a rapper standpoint. That's it.
But if he's doing it as a singer standpoint, then what are we saying here? What are we really saying here? He's not gonna get on there and rap. He's gonna get on there and sing. And he might dibble dabble, change the beat, and start
I
rapping
don't
or something.
actually
You never know.
I lied. I don't think I could have a whole album of Drake doing Afro music. I don't think I can do that. I like the few, but if you could like space them up throughout the entire album, I think I
What?
could
So
do it.
he has to rap though to cater to your needs.
I just want good music. That's what I want. I just want to see something different,
And,
bro.
and he's always going to make good music, bro.
That's
Always.
not entirely true.
It's just you got tired of it. That's why you don't like to see it be like that. You got tired of it. So why don't he try something completely new that no one would ever expect?
Bro, this is the idea
Boom.
I said. And I feel like you're
Yes.
just running with it.
No, wait,
Like,
what?
I feel like you're introducing it back to me.
Wait, time out. What idea did you make?
That Drake needs to do something new. His music's the same.
But
He needs to come
did
up
you
with
say
a new
anything about
idea.
Afro stuff?
Did not bring up the
So
Afro
that's why I
piece.
proposed that.
Did not bring up the Afro beat. I thought I
So
brought
that's
up
why I'm
something else.
proposing
Though.
that
But
plan.
he's already made Afro songs, so it's not like.
But I'm saying make an Afro album.
Trey, would you like it? Would you listen to the whole? Well, yeah, of course you're gonna listen.
You
to the whole
know
thing.
he would.
Yes.
That is his entire vibe for the entire year. What? Drake on an Afro? What?
So you feel like if he made a joint with like 15 songs, you feel like all 15
Go
are
crazy, bro.
smack.
That's guy slap.
Would
That
go
slap.
crazy, and he in the features would go crazy too. He put
Bro,
all
he
the
had
big artists in
Tim's,
Afro.
Rama, Burna Boy,
Bro,
all
he
them folks
put
gonna
Chris
be
Brown
on
on there.
Wizkid, Chris Brown. Bro, go crazy.
It would
Go
go
crazy.
crazy, bro. That album would go crazy, bro.
That'd be album of the year, bro. Album of the year.
With Shut Down the Summer, huh? Shut Down next
Yes,
summer.
bro.
Every
Every song's gonna be on the radio, bro.
Every song,
Back to
every
back to
song
back
is
to
so
back to
easy.
back.
Hey,
Back to
Drake,
back
if
to
you
back to back to back.
understand, Drake, if you see this, which you probably won't, bro, make an Afro album, bro. Please.
Bro, that'd be the greatest album of all time.
Whole joint, Afro, straight vibes. We know you can do it. We know you have the
Look at, bro,
track
all
record.
real talk, bro. He just needs 10 songs. 10 Afrobeat
Yeah,
songs.
just some light, just a light.
Some light.
I feel like 15 is too many.
Yeah, 15 is too many.
Throw Georgia on there, Tim's,
He ain't
Burna
doing
Boy,
he ain't getting
Rema.
He ain't
He
doing
ain't
it.
getting Georgia. That ain't happening.
Oh, he's not. That's over. But I'm saying if he throws people like that on there, Chris Brown, what's it do from Jamaica?
Get Burna Boy on there too.
Yeah, bro, just get them and just go
That's
crazy.
gonna go crazy, bro.
Top to
Crazy.
bottom.
Top to bottom. All right, let's keep pushing, man. NBA playoffs. Let's go through this pretty quickly. Any surprises? Injuries? I don't know.
Nope.
A lot of people are
Nope.
injured. Chris
Nope.
Middleton's hurt.
And you know what's
Ben
you know what's
Simmons not gonna
crazy?
play
Whoa,
game
whoa,
4.
whoa, 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 whoa. No surprises?
y'all came at me recklessly at the beginning of the year about the Bulls possibly having a chance.
They're
to get to
down
the Eastern
3-1. They just got blew out tonight by 30.
I didn't watch the game. I didn't know. I thought it was
So then
2-1.
what are you talking about? Don't come to the pod talking crazy when they're down 3-1 now.
I didn't know the game. I didn't watch the game today.
So what about the
I was
entire
so
bad.
What about the rest of the
They
series?
offense looked terrible today, bro.
What about the rest
Bad.
of what about the rest of the series? The other 3 games.
You don't think the Nets?
I said that Boston was gonna beat the Nets.
No.
I said that.
No, I'm talking about the other. That's cool, but we'll get there. I'm talking about the other 3 games with the Bucks.
The Bucks did what they had to do.
But
honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I saw Chris Middleton got hurt, and we were 1-1.
you thought something changed.
And I was like,
I'm about to say.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
too, bro. I did too. I ain't
I
gonna
was like this. I was like, hey, I can't wait to get in the pot like this. These days talking crazy to me about these Bulls going to the East Conference Finals. Chris Middleton hurt.
Chris Middleton, and this is just my opinion, is one of the worst All-Stars of all time. He's
not Rudy Gobert.
No, because at least with Rudy Gobert, you know from a nightly basis that you're going to get rebounds.
No, but
block
Wiggs
shots,
was on there too.
and
Everybody
altered
didn't
block
like that
shots.
one.
Andrew Wiggins is different because he actually had a really good year, and
He
he
did.
and then like when you get like the Warriors fan base is insane. You know what I'm saying? So I
I
kind of
agree.
see how he can get votes. Like, you're talking about not just fans in America, but you're talking about like the fans overseas. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
Um, but Chris Middleton is just so wishy washy, bro. So it's 2 nights of bad games, followed by this 30 or 40 point game of efficiency, and now people think that Chris Middleton is like some type of baller or just be hooping. Bro, Chris Middleton don't
He
be.
hooping.
He don't be, bro.
Like
He's
he
he's
be
mid, bro. He's
hooping,
mid.
bro.
He's
I
he's
don't think so.
he's not elite.
Mid.
He's not
I
elite.
wouldn't say he's
He's
elite. I think there's only a certain few people that are in that elite company, but he's definitely tier
sorry.
3,
He's not. So how many tiers are there?
5. Tier 1's the highest.
So he's tier. You said tier 3.
He's got to be tier 3.
So
Like,
who's tier 4?
and when he's playing great, he's moving into tier 2.
So here's okay. So you're going down. So here's who's tier 2.
No, I'm saying he moves up to tier 2 when he's playing great
Well, I'm
consistently.
saying name a player that's tier 2. I just want to know, like,
Tier 2 would be like D Book,
okay,
Donovan Mitchell.
and you're saying Chris Middleton is tier 3.
Yeah, like when he's playing great, he moves up in that tier
So what's
2.
a tier 4?
Tier 4, I would say like the some of the good rookies like Scotty Barnes, Cade is probably in there. I'd probably put in um CJ McCollum's probably tier 3. I'd probably like Shy, Gilgeous Alexander's probably tier
So
4.
who would you want on your team, Chris Middleton or C.J. McCollum?
I would like CJ McCollum.
Is
Even though
it
Chris
is it
Middleton is a
close at
champ
all?
and he's taller. No, I just like CJ's game.
What I'm saying is like the decision close at all. Like,
I think it is closer than what people may think, for sure. I mean, Chris Middleton's 6'6", 6'7", 2 at 2. CJ's
so
shorter, and
maybe
CJ hasn't really
maybe
won.
defensively.
Chris Middleton's more versatile defensively, yeah. But when he's hot, he's rolling.
Hey,
Yeah,
the
bro. But
Celtics
when
went. The
anybody
Celtics
rolling,
sweep
they
these people.
rolling,
Hey,
bro.
the Celtics sweep Nets.
For
Celtics going
real.
to the championship, bro.
You think so?
No, I know so.
Well, they got to play the Bucks next, so it would be close.
They're gonna do the exact same thing they're doing to Kevin Durant. They're doing it to Giannis.
It
But
would
the
work
difference is,
if Giannis was like out there. He'd be
yeah,
inside.
he's not really on the perimeter like that. Well, he is, but he isn't. And the Bucks have a lot of shooters, bro. They got a lot of shooters.
Yeah, Grayson
They're gonna
Allen.
let the shoot, bro.
He's
But they're
like
gonna let the
Grayson Allen.
shooters beat them and not let Giannis beat them, bro.
Well, the Bulls just let Grayson Allen destroy them today, so he went
That's
crazy.
fine.
They
I'm
got
saying,
But they're
shooters,
not gonna
bro.
let Giannis score 30.
he's gonna
They
get
have
30.
they have yeah. He's going to get 30, and then he's gonna find shooters. It's
It's
just a
just gonna
matter
be a
of
very
if they hit.
physical
Yeah,
series
bro.
for
It
Be a
sure.
might be
very
one of the
physical
most
series.
physical series in the modern. The way the Celtics
But
are playing, right?
I like the way Celtics, bro. I'd agree. I think they're gonna get out.
Should
I
definitely
think they will.
applaud the head coach, right? His first year.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm upset. I
They look
don't.
good. They
Didn't I
look
say?
good,
Didn't
bro.
I
I'm
say
upset.
Jason
I don't
Tatum was up
recall his
next?
name off the top
Didn't I
of my
say that?
head.
You be flip flopping. We don't know who your favorite player is ever.
Yeah, that's
I say
crazy.
favorite
that you
player.
did
I
that.
feel I have to remind you about Jason Tatum. You be like, oh yeah, Lonzo. Oh yeah, such and such. And then I'd be like,
Bro,
Emi
I
don't you
Udoka.
like
always
Tatum?
say I've always said I've had to pick between Lonzo, Jason Tatum, and Ben Simmons.
I don't know
Ben
why
Simmons
you
got cut
keep
out.
doing this. I thought you used to like Giannis anyways.
I never liked Giannis. That's Ian.
Like, that's me,
No, I
bro.
don't know if I can agree with that.
I don't like Giannis. I don't like his game at all.
Why? He's a power forward.
He don't play like a power forward.
What does he play like?
He plays like a train. He puts his head down. He
What is
plays like
that? What is that? What does that
plays like a
mean?
running back. No,
Okay.
there's nothing, there's no game there, bro. There's no
Does a power
dribble,
forward have to
there's
have
no pass
game?
game.
Did Tim Duncan have game like that?
Yes,
You know,
No.
you know who my other
yes,
favorite player in the
he
league
had a
is,
post
bro.
game.
And
He had a
they
post
Giannis
game.
has a post game right
and they
now.
play the
He
same.
No, he
shoots
just turns
jump
around and
hooks.
stumps.
He shoots jump hooks. That's a post game.
What do you think he does?
He don't got no moves.
Why do you think he has to have a fadeaway?
Throw his elbows around and trying to scare people and knock them out and jump front
I don't
360
think
to
you
the
watch
rim.
Giannis like that, bro.
Hey, do
I
you
do,
watch? Do you
bro.
watch it? You should watch like
I do,
highlights.
and I had the pleasure of going to Michigan and watching him live. And I said the same thing about him live.
How much he had?
Like 20 something.
About
And
30.
how many
Bro.
rebounds?
About 30.
Like 15 boards too,
Almost
and
had
a
a triple
couple
double.
blocks,
Almost had a triple double.
and had like 8 assists as a power forward. He's not a
Who?
small forward. He's a power forward.
LeBron's a power forward too.
When no, he's not. When they
He's listed as
changed,
that.
he's not a power forward. He's never been a power forward.
Okay.
We're not about to do that for Bron. When they start listing Giannis as a power forward instead of a small forward, my mind changed on him. Like, okay, you can be a power forward doing that. You're just very versatile as a power forward. But as a small forward, I want you to have game. Yeah. But now I don't think he has to
Yeah,
have
I
really
don't
game because he's a power
care.
forward.
I don't care. If you just got game, you got game. No matter how your game is, you just got to dominate with your game. This is how it is, bro. If you're a shooter, show why your shooting makes you that elite. If you're a person that is stronger than everybody, show why your strength is the reason why you're more elite than somebody else. Now, when you start talking about skill and things
I mean,
like that,
space.
that's a whole
Hey,
different
don't you like
conversation.
Luca too?
I don't like Luka.
And I'm about to say, bro, he's a
He's a force
king of
guy.
flopping, bro.
He went crazy last game. Trip.
He be
He went
What's 2-2 over there
city, bro.
with them boys?
And
Bro,
it's
he's a force guy, the
I,
flapper.
I didn't like watching them play, bro, because talk about having the ball in your hand the whole time.
Oh,
Like,
it's a luxury.
yeah, but like,
I missed
not
that.
only does he just have this ball, like the ball in his hand, like he's making every single play, bro, and it just got kind of
But he had a really good game though.
it got boring to watch. His game is kind of boring,
Yes.
and then he's
I think
forced
Giannis
a lot.
is boring too.
Nah,
And he's a
nah,
force guy.
nah. It was different, bro. Watching Giannis was different because he's coming down full speed, big dude like that, dunking on people. Nah, and then he could shoot too. He was shooting fadeaways. Like, nah, bro. Luka, you already know what he's doing, bro. He can't go by you, so he's going to do a step back three on the left side.
He
If he
goes
goes,
tween,
if he
snatch,
goes
tween.
right, he's going to the basket, or he's going to go right and then go between the leg, then it's into the double step back. Like, bro, his game's too predictable, bro.
Then why is nobody stopping it? Why is nobody
You tell
stopping
me,
it?
bro. You tell me. I mean, he does a
Because
good
he's
job.
tough.
He does a good job of
He's
getting. He
tough.
does a good job of getting calls, using his
That's
body.
not why.
It
I'm a
is. I just told
way
you
the
his
reason
game.
is you can't predict what he's gonna do. The same reason that James Harden was predictable in those days in Houston, so predictable. Tween, cross step
Nah,
back,
you can say it was
tween,
predictable,
go.
but that's the same
It was
thing.
3 moves, but you couldn't stop it.
Luka don't got moves like that.
Tween, hezzy, cross, quick tween. When he snatches back, the defender comes. He goes to quick tween, gets around him every time.
Yeah, bro, that stuff is mad
It's tough.
slow,
It is.
slow,
It is.
and I don't know, bro. I
Do
just
you
think
think they win the series with Utah?
It was 2-2, bro.
Do they win the series with Utah?
I think they win the
No, Utah
series.
wins.
I think they win the series, and then I think Utah starts fresh.
Yeah, Utah's gonna blow that up. They always.
It's sad. They seem like they're so
That's
elite, but then they're just not.
They've maxed out what they could do with the roster. Probably.
Crazy. Like, I mean, if you're Denver, if you're Utah, what do you need? You
I
need
don't
some. I
know.
guess somebody that can just. Donovan Mitchell is, I think, a great player, but you need a great leader as well.
They
He's
have
still
good
mad
pieces.
young. He's still
I
mad
just
young,
don't
though.
know.
Like
Bro,
what?
they
Like
need a piece off the bro. They need a score off the bench, bro.
They need a
Jordan
score off the bench,
Clarkson.
Trey.
Jordan Clarkson comes off the bench, and he's
He
been going for.
doesn't.
You not watching basketball? I think he had like 40 off the bench or something stupid one
Trey, what
time.
do you say? What do you be saying, bro?
I know Jordan Clarkson's sixth man of the year. I get that, but like they just need more.
They need a
Another,
score off the bench, though.
they
A
need another score,
score.
another guard, and they need to get Rudy
No.
Gobert out of there, bro. They need to start stretching the floor. He's a waste of space, bro. He don't add no points to the
Yeah,
game.
yeah. I think those are. I mean, he don't add points to the
They
game. I mean,
need, bro. They need to start
if he
adding.
had a post
They need
game, we
space.
wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, but bro, they need to space the floor out with him. He's just taking up space. Donovan Mitchell could get to the cup
Nah,
if
I
they could
kind of
just get rid of
disagree,
him.
bro. If you
I think
have
it's offensive or defensively is bad sometimes
if you have
in
yeah,
playoffs.
yeah, sometimes he plays bad defense. I think he's kind of
He's a
over.
bro. He has
Like,
Mickey Mouse ring Defensive Player of the Year awards.
Are we using Mickey Mouse
now
on the
you do know
podcast?
that came before the what's it called? The season.
Yeah. But
Well,
He's a
that's not
big
the thing
dude
though.
who
It's
can
when they
block,
play
bro.
5 out. When teams play 5 out, it's hard for him to guard that
He's a
corner. His
liability.
instincts
did you
make
see
him
Jokic?
want to go help.
Bro, Steph had him on an island, bro. Jokic looks horrible guarding the perimeter.
Right,
Horrible.
and that's why they'll never go. That's why they'll never go anywhere either. Because Jokic is a
Yeah, I
liability on
can't.
I
defense.
think that's
I
why.
can't blame the center, bro. Because most
Yes,
centers
yeah.
can't play
It's
defense
I
like that.
think Denver's problem is just injuries right now. We don't know what their full team
That's
looks
definitely
like
Denver's
ever.
problem.
So we don't know what Michael Porter Jr. is supposed to become because we haven't seen him enough. And Jamal Murray hasn't played all year, so they've
Those
always
guys
had a
are
lot of depth, but we just don't know what their team full looks like.
they're mad young.
They should be good. It's just like we don't know what their team looks
And
like.
Donovan Mitchell's
That's the
like
problem.
what, 24, 23?
No, he's like 25,
5?
26.
I mean, what are we saying? Like, you expect somebody to win a championship like that young as well in this type of league? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like people putting so much pressure on Devin Booker. Like he's 29 years old, 30 years old
I think Boston might pull it out, bro.
for the chip.
And Tatum is 20 what? 4?
I mean, yeah, bro, he get a chip. He's tough.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I think if the Celtics do win it, I think it just this is my opinion, bro. I think this is the hardest era of basketball right now. If
Percent.
if another team, a random team, kind of wins like the Celtics or something like that. I think it's the hardest era of basketball, anyways. But we just have so many,
Bro,
options and
everybody's
Suns
nice.
choices.
aren't winning, bro.
I can't say that.
I can, bro.
Why?
Because Aiden is a liability.
At what?
He doesn't show up all the time.
How does that make you a liability?
Because, bro, for Aiden, if it's anybody who's bigger than him in the game, he sucks, bro. I see him watching him right now, but I think the Pelicans might pull this out the first round.
All right.
They play tonight.
They do play night. They're 2-1. 2-1 right now.
I don't think he's a liability. I think he had a great game last game. He just had like 27 and 10 last game.
One game, the other two, he wasn't playing solid. That's 1 out of 3
They've won
games.
the other game, so why does that matter? Cat
Barely.
hasn't. Cat is Cat a liability? He's played one good game in the series. It's 2-2.
I have them winning
That's
the
Memphis
series as
Grizzlies.
If
well.
you don't play a good game, does that make you a liability? Like these dudes
I
are
got the
young,
Timberwolves.
right?
I got the Timberwolves winning that series too.
100%, bro. I've said this since before the
They
series
shouldn't have won the
started.
last game. Honestly, I ain't gonna hold y'all. They got cheated.
Yeah, but Memphis shouldn't have blew a 26-point lead or whatever it was.
Yeah, bro. And if Cat is actually playing like he's supposed to play, they're not gonna lose.
Yeah,
He's only had one good game out of 4. So does that make him a
Yeah.
liability? Like
Right now he's a
DeAndre Ayton?
liability. I'm
No,
being
it does not mean a
consistent. Right now he's a liability.
liability.
Well,
That's
bro,
not
they're
what a
just having
liability is,
bad
bro.
games.
That's still disrespectful.
Yeah, those are just
It's a bad game. Is
bad
Kevin
games.
Durant a liability right now?
Yeah, and he's had 3.
He's having terrible games.
Well, the
All
last
right,
game
let's
was
keep
terrible.
pushing, man. Last game was terrible.
6 for 11 isn't terrible.
No, it's terrible because you weren't aggressive.
I ain't gonna
I
say
don't care how you fit.
I'm not gonna
It
say
was terrible.
I can't call the game terrible.
It's the biggest game. It's one of the biggest games of your career, and you shoot 11 times. That's terrible. Like that's not good. You're Kevin Durant.
If
You're
he went
Kevin
0
Durant.
for 11, I think
If
that's
LeBron
terrible.
James did that, that would be terrible. That's a terrible game.
No, I think 0 for 11 is a terrible game.
Nah, I think shooting 11 times and you're Kevin Durant is terrible. That's
So
unacceptable.
you're giving that game a F.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
not doing
bad
that.
game.
I'm not doing
You
that.
can't have 16 points
I'm not saying
in
he can't.
game 3.
I'm not saying he can't have 16 points, but I think going
Matter
0
of fact,
for
you can
11,
have 16 points.
I think 0 for 11 holds more weight than
When did he
6
go
for
0 for
11.
11?
I'm saying that if he went for 0 for 11, that would be a F game rather than 6 for 11.
So what is this game? Kevin Durant getting 16 points. Is that an average game? It's not a C. An average game for him is 28,
So
27.
that's how you're basing it?
Well, he at least got to get 25, bro. Come on now, Ian. What are we saying here? It's Kevin Durant.
I mean, I'm not saying it's like a B or like an A game. I think it's like a C.
It's got to be a D, bro. At best.
So let's
He had
say,
like he had like 6, 7 turnovers too.
man, he getting locked up, bro. That's why. It's because the Celtics defense is A. That's why, bro. Celtics defense is A. That's what's going on. Kevin Durant
But a
average.
2K
He had
grading gonna be a C.
an average game, and Celtics defense
That's
had
not an average game.
he had a basic game for the opportunities that he took in what he did on the court. It was an average game, rated
7
game.
turnovers than average. That's not average, bro.
Celtics defense A+. Team chemistry goes up.
Let's move on, man.
Get the
Okay,
brooms
Johnny
up.
Depp. He's taking his wife to court for domestic abuse and defamation of character, I guess.
Defamation.
He's taking her to court for defamation.
Okay. I think the bigger picture here is kind of, I guess we're kind of getting more serious. How men can be the victims of domestic abuse. And, she said in a recording, take it to court. Let's see who's going to believe you type stuff. And it's come to court, and seems like more people have leaned on his side of the situation because of all the recordings and the evidence that's really stacked against her.
Let me give you the history. In 2016, Amy took him to court to divorce him and claimed he was abusing her physically. He then was suing her for defamation because she was lying on him, saying that he did that stuff. So he's not saying that he's not taking her to court for abuse. He's taking her to court for messing up his name. He was supposed to do another Pirates of the Caribbean movie back in 2016, and they canceled it because of this situation. So this is only a defamation case. This is to get money from her from ruining his money.
Well, either way,
Great
he's still been a
clarification, bro.
victim of domestic abuse. Correct or no?
It's still emotionally abusive what she's doing. She did to him.
Actual physical abuse.
I haven't seen the physical abuse.
Well, because she said in the recording, he said, "You just hit me." He said, he said, "You punched me." She said, "No, I did not punch you. I hit you, Johnny. I hit you. It's really different than a punch. I hit you. So what?" Type stuff. That's what she said.
Yeah, I mean, she's done a lot of crazy stuff. She put fecal matter on his side of the bed.
Bro, I'm just saying that he is a victim of domestic abuse. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, you can say that.
So what I was bringing was what I was bringing to the conversation was that men can be victims of domestic abuse.
Agreed. I just wanted to clarify what the purpose of the case was.
Heard you. But what I was saying was that's something that's really looked over. I had no idea about the case what's funny was when I first saw it on Twitter, I was like, "Oh, he did something to her." That was my first instinct. I didn't even think that it was the other way around.
Yeah. I knew the situation, but it's funny how like social media brings stuff to light so fast. Like, hey, just in case you forgot about the situation, it's right here. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. Like, I feel like that's just a stereotype that we have, especially in America.
What's
that? Where men aren't really seen to be victims of abuse or things like that, and hey, just because somebody may be, I'm not saying that he's so much bigger. I don't even know their sizes like that, but that men are supposed to be more physically, built, that they just can't be, on the other side as a victim. That anytime there's a problem like that, it's always the guy and not the woman.
Facts.
I agree.
I think it's physical. I mean, it's physical and emotional abuse. I don't know. The stories, they've been streaming the whole thing on TikTok and stuff like that too. So I've seen it. I haven't really clicked on anything like that, but
this man is going through psychological and emotional abuse, man. The fact of the matter is that what she has done is messed him up in Hollywood. No matter what happens to him, that will be over his head. Even though he didn't do anything to her, the fact of the matter that this is the case is that people will always remember the case for saying that he is an abuser. now be over his head, and people will still speculate that did you do it or not. And so now he's taking her to court because he's got like, man, I gotta get my like life back. You got my kids going to school and got people looking at my kids, telling their kids that their dad's a domestic abuser. And so he's going through a lot of personal stuff that he shouldn't have to, go through. Like she didn't have to make the divorce public. They could have divorced in private. And that's really the biggest part of this whole thing. He's like, yo, if you want to do a divorce, why can't we just done it quietly in private? Why did you bring it to the world? Like, it's just pointless. And she's the demon, bro. Like, she put fecal matter on his side of the bed.
You know, Trey, that's the second time you've mentioned that. So I'm gonna
Because we
assume
skipped, we
that
skipped over it.
no, trust. I heard it. But I think that the fact that you brought it up again just lets me know that like if that happened, you ready to start knocking bitches out.
Bro, break the fight. That's crazy, bro. You did that stuff. That's crazy, bro. Bro, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That is like the boiling point for Trey where he's just
It was
ready to
it
fight,
was
bro.
literally the bolting point. I get, bro, when he said the second, I'm like, oh yeah, this is really mean something to him right here.
But it's just weird, bro. It's just weird and just rude and just mean and just
Yeah, that's
Oh
mean.
my
just
That's
god.
definitely
disgusting.
mean, bro. That's so
I
mean.
gotta kick you out the crib, bro. I gotta kick you out. You're done. At that point, I'm done. You're done. You're out.
That's wild.
Like, you gotta go.
Oh, you're funny, bro. You are
What a
funny.
jerk. Justice for Johnny Depp, man.
Yeah, prayers up to him and his family.
In the situation.
In the whole situation in general. Hate it. Hate it. All right, let's finish it off. Ultimatums. So I finished watching the show,
Look at you.
and I have so many opinions on everybody.
Really? What do
I
you?
don't think we really need to go through the show first, but in general, the main concept of the show was ultimatums. How do you guys feel like maybe not just marry me or not type thing, but like how do you guys feel about ultimatums in a relationship?
I feel like if you have to give somebody an ultimatum, um, you shouldn't. You know what I mean? But if you have to give somebody an ultimatum, I mean, if
Come
they,
on, did you just say if you have to give somebody an ultimatum, you shouldn't? Like
yeah,
that was like, wait, well, I
Yeah,
have
bro.
to go somewhere with that for a second.
like, why do you have to give somebody an ultimatum? Like, they should be pretty much who you are. If you're somebody that you're with, you know what I mean? You guys should be moving in the same speed with everything.
Direction, da
You should
da.
be talking about it. You should be having
You
these
say you should break
conversations.
up if you have to give somebody an ultimatum.
Yes, I actually am. If you have to give somebody an ultimatum, unless it's something like some petty type stuff, or like marriage type ultimatums,
No, I'm
then
saying like just in general, like okay, marriage that's different. I'm saying like all right, if you if you go out this night, then I'm gonna go out with the boys type thing, or if
break
you
up,
do
bro.
this, I'm gonna
Break up.
get drunk.
If that's the case, break up, bro. Yeah, that's not worth it. That is not worth it at all.
Facts.
But you don't think marriage ultimatums should be done, or do you think that
Well,
they do
marriage.
work?
Well, you're giving me. I guess you're giving me certain situations, but marriage as well, bro. If you're
Like
saying like,
marry me or else,
if I have to tell you that, you're obviously not ready to get married, and we shouldn't be getting
or
married. And you
yeah,
should go look for
uh,
somebody that is.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, bro. Ultimatums was whack, bro. There's no point
No,
for it. You might as well
ultimatums
not
are
even be
whack.
with the person. You might as well not
Okay.
be with the person,
Well, it
bro.
depends what type of
And
ultimatum.
honest,
No. It depends. Don't just say ultimatums in general, cause like I could say something about like some chips or something like that, and it could lead to like something. I don't know, some weird stuff.
If you eat my chips, I'm gonna go.
well, I
Is this
think that the
on?
ultimate we're talking about is like the marriage one, but if we want to go
No, I
into
was saying in
deeper one,
general. I said in
You
general.
just
I
said
was
in
saying in
general.
I
general.
mean, like, look, I mean,
What do you
if
mean?
you don't stop,
What do
if you don't
you
stop
mean?
smoking cigarettes, if you don't stop smoking cigarettes, I'm gonna leave you, something
Okay.
like that.
Do you think
That's
that's
weird
fair?
because why would you date someone who smokes cigarettes if you don't like it
Well,
already?
what if they picked up as a habit
I was
randomly?
gonna say I don't think that's ultimately fair as well. It's fair if you've tried to help me stop. It's not fair if you've left me out here to dry, because That's very addicting. You know what I'm saying? And people who have like serious addictions when it comes to cigarettes. So,
Right, but if you don't like cigarettes, why are you even dating someone who smokes cigarettes?
well, that's a
Somebody,
whole different
how do you
question
know
now.
somebody
That's a
in
whole different
general?
question.
How would you know somebody would start smoking cigarettes in your relationship if it just started happening randomly? Like, it's not
I'm,
always they
I'm
just smoke cigarettes.
right. I'm not saying that that's the case. I gave you my example. You tried to
Yes,
change
now
my
I'm
example
giving
to
you a
make it work for
counter
you.
example.
Yeah,
Now I'm giving you a
he's
counter
furthering
example.
your Trey. Yes.
Okay, and so now with the counter example, with the ultimatum, that's okay because when I dated you, you
Okay,
weren't
okay,
smoking.
okay. Heard you. So that's so that instance, it is okay to give somebody an ultimatum.
Yes, because when I met you, you weren't a cigarette smoker,
Yeah, but
and
you
I was
All
never
right,
are.
so
into it.
this. I want to ask this because I want this to go on TikTok too. Um, as a guy, certain guys, if they are dating a girl who separate scenarios. First one, dating a girl who posts a lot of different pictures online. She's an Instagram model, whatever. Is it bad for him when he meets her to give her an ultimatum and be like, "Stop posting this stuff or we're done"?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I agree. Now, if you met a girl and she was more modest and she wasn't really on that, and then out of nowhere she started doing that stuff 5 6 months in a relationship or a year in a relationship, whatever. Do you think it is bad to give somebody an ultimatum like that? Be like, why are you starting doing this? Yada, yada,
I
yada.
don't know about an
Stop it.
ultimatum, but I
man, we
would
have a
ask.
conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
what
just,
is
hey, like, I'm just throwing stuff out there,
like?
bro. I'm
I'd be
just
like,
throwing stuff
hey,
out there.
I'd be like, hey, what's up with where did this all come from? Like, what you trying to do?
Right.
And then she just came back
I
like,
don't
no,
know
I'm
you
just
to be.
being.
I don't know you to be this person. You've never promoted yourself to be this. So why are you
So
promoting
after you've
yourself to
had
be
a
this right now?
conversation, you know what I'm saying? Is it okay in that instance to give somebody an ultimatum?
If she continues to do it, I'm giving you an ultimatum because I didn't sign up for this.
100%. hundred
I signed up for
percent.
the modest woman. You presented yourself. You advertised yourself as a modest person. I was attracted to that. I liked that, and now you're trying to switch it up on me.
Yeah.
And so, and what I'm saying, I'm not
Clarify,
saying that.
clarify for anybody listening. We don't necessarily follow. Well, I don't. I can speak for myself. I don't follow Instagram
I don't
baddies
either.
anyway. So it's not. I'll just be clicking away, liking people. I like people's stuff I post or that post that I know, yada yada. But I don't just be liking girls' Instagram baddies posts. So we can clarify that.
Right. But
Because some
what I'm
people,
saying
yeah,
is,
see, you got to look on your face. Some people be like, "Oh yeah, well guys will say that and start like." I don't do that. I don't just subscribe to that. So I don't know what to tell you.
right. But
So
what
I'm
I'm
giving my
saying is, if
perspective.
we're speaking in general, we're speaking in general because for me, to be honest with you, I don't really care if you dress modest or whatever, as long as you just be my girl and be cool. That's smooth.
Likewise.
But on the general spectrum of if I met you, if I'm a guy and I met you as a modest girl, and that's what I was attracted to, and you try to switch it up on me halfway through the year and start doing all this naked stuff online, I'm
Leg
not
spread
with
with the
that.
leg spread.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. You twerking on TikTok and doing all this. You weren't doing that before when I met you. Now you're doing all this extra stuff, and now we gotta talk about it. And if you don't change it back, I'm breaking up with you.
You can
Like,
twerk, baby girl.
because I'd rather go find a girl who's modest because that's what I'm attracted to. That's what I was looking for, and I found it in you. So why are you switching up on me?
Yeah, I
But it's
agree.
not. But it's not okay for a man to be like he finds a girl that he likes a girl that posts this way, finds these things,
No.
and then wants to change her after.
You don't really like her.
No.
No, you had sexualized her. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
You lust her. You don't like her, and now you're trying to take all that stuff that she's put online and keep it for yourself. You don't want no one else to see it.
I think it's
You
about
don't
what you
really
sign
like her
up
like
for,
that.
bro.
If you really like someone, you're gonna like them for everything that they do and let it rock.
The main thing was what you sign up for. You know, Trey said a great thing. Like, I didn't sign up for this. So yes, I'm throwing the ultimatum out there. Because it's to step away from, it's acknowledging that this isn't what I believe in. And I'm going to step back away from it. So and this is like that, yeah, bro. 100%. 100%.
Cool. Cool. All right. So now onto the show, though.
Can I clarify something real quick?
For sure, of
I
course.
just want to clarify that women can do whatever they want, but someone doesn't have to accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with you doing whatever you want to do,
All
but
right.
it's also nothing wrong for someone to say,
I don't
"I'm
like
not with
that.
that,"
I'm not with that, yes.
and that's cool as long as we have understanding that
I think
we're.
people
I
don't agree with that though. It's not that they don't agree, but like they're not, because when you tell the girl like, no, it's cool, do whatever. Just be okay that I'm not cool
I'm
with
not
it.
with it.
Listen to my voice, listen to my tone. No, I'm not cool with it. Then it's like this, like a bomb blows up, bro. They just hate it. They hate it.
Well, that's
Why aren't you okay with that?
because they be like,
Why aren't you okay with that?
yeah,
Like,
and then like the
you'd be like,
insecurity thing
whoa,
come
it's
out.
I just don't like it. You can do whatever.
You
I
can
just
do
don't
it.
like
I
Just
just
do it
won't
without me.
subscribe to it.
Just don't do it without me. That's such a
Yeah.
problem. Why is that a problem to you? That's funny.
Because everybody wants everybody to think the same
As long
way.
as I'm not.
We've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
As a human being, date people that align with what you like and what they like, and if it aligns perfectly, cool. If a certain person doesn't like this,
Just be
don't try to
okay.
force them to like what
Yeah.
you are okay with. They shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to be able to do that. There's other people you can go out and date. We said
Yeah,
this
and
plenty of
don't.
times.
But I just
The
think
thing is,
that
don't try
I don't think
to
it's men
attack me
though.
because I don't want to deal with that.
That's what I'm saying.
And
I
I
don't think
also
it's
think
men's
as long
women.
as I'm not talking bad about you, as long as
Yeah.
I'm not talking bad about you or anything, I'm just saying, nah, with it. It's not
I
my
want to
thing.
deal with it. I want to deal with all of it.
Hey,
Throw it all my way.
I just
You're a toxic king.
I just feel like women get upset about it more often than men do. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could agree with that. I can agree with that for sure. I don't. Yeah, I don't
Because
know.
yeah,
I don't know.
that's funny.
So on to the show though, Ultimatum. There was a lot of things I just did not like. First of all, the show was funny, very funny, but uncomfortably like
Messy, bro. Just messy.
I'm like I don't know how I feel about this. So I'm gonna start with
I would never get on the show ever.
no, that's not a show I would be on. I'd be on more like a Love Island type show. I wouldn't ever
There's
be
no way I
subscribed
could
to
let my
Ultimatum.
girl
No,
stay and live with someone for 3
no, you're
weeks.
getting a free pass to cheat. Like it's dumb.
It's a free pass.
And then you're getting
That's
back
all.
with me 3 weeks later. Come on now.
Shorty wanted Randall so bad though.
Bro, she was so horny, like the entire. But I think her thing, she just wanted a black guy. That's all she
I
wanted.
said
I
the
could
same
tell. She wanted
thing.
to get away
Bro,
from
she
her
wanted
man
that black
and get with a
type
black
and
guy.
call it good.
Yes.
And then to get married
Right.
by him and have babies.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a straight get out setup for sure. In her relationship with Kobe, that was like,
Mess.
first of all, he proposed and then she said yes after all the talking shit she was doing about him and
Bro,
how
she was gonna do
crazy
that
he was. Like,
regardless, bro.
he was so narcissistic. First of all, like
Bro.
he was like, "I did it for you," and he believed it. He believed that he really did it for her. I'm like,
Hey,
bro, this
bro.
dude is
Like you out here
crazy.
texting other women for your girl?
To make the experience real.
Like, bro,
Huh?
No, the thing was, he heard that his girl was kissing Randall. He's like this. Well, you're kissing Randall. I
I
didn't
would
kiss him.
kiss
Bitch.
Kiss somebody too, and he could have did that with old girl.
I didn't kiss him, Charles.
He
Right.
could have did that with
April.
April. Miss Talk a lot.
They were perfect for each other.
She just talked and talked, bro. I had to skip past some stuff. She was talking so much.
April
Just
likes
talking.
when April does this, and April wants what
Hey,
April wants.
you want to know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about April?
She talks in
So
third
I've
person.
been watching like these people on social media like afterwards, and Jake, right? Jake was talking on the podcast. He was like, "Listen, 2 weeks before the show, you know what I'm saying?" He said, "I was planning on proposing to April on a cruise, but she wanted to go on the show really bad.
Wow.
I didn't tell her that, but I was gonna propose to her, and she wanted to go on the show for social media reasons. She didn't want to go on the show really for an ultimatum, and so." Okay, remember when they come back for like the 3 weeks, they come back with their person?
Yeah.
Bro, he said 80% of the time, she wasn't even in the apartment with him. She was kicking it with some dude that she met at the club while they were separated. So they weren't even really together like that. They were already getting ready to break
Protecting
up.
Ray the whole time.
Well, that's because she probably already had in her mind that
It was raps.
it was raps.
When they first met each other back after the 3 weeks, you could tell it was raps. Like
Yeah, bro.
everybody, really, except Randall and girl, you could tell that all of them were supposed to be raps. First of all, when the show started, this Nate dude really pissed me off because first of all, he ruined my man's proposal. Second of all, he was asking everybody, "I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna be with you." And then he seen when his girl's about to get took, he was like, "Oh no, I'm about to act on this." I'm like, bro, you're lame for that. You're so corny for that.
Hey, he
You
said I
think
can't
everybody
let Cole. He said I can't let cheesy Colby stay with her for 3 weeks.
He was about to
Bro,
get her. Kobe was about to bag her too.
Oh,
Had her
100%.
feeling
100%.
different. He had her feeling like
Definitely different.
You proposed. I'm like, bro, that didn't fix the problem y'all came in here with. You want babies and she don't.
and
That
I
ain't
don't-
gonna fix
And I
it.
don't think they're married.
Yeah, I don't even think they got married.
What's funny though, bro, is it was like everyone was like in the moment that everyone was like, "What?" and just shocked.
Yeah, bro.
And everyone's like, "Bro, we think that's kind of fake. You literally just asked me." Like they just put him on blast.
That was
And he was talking about
so
Shanique.
funny.
Like he was talking about Shanique. He was like, Oh yeah, we had great dates. We had great. Yeah, he was talking about her, and then he went to April. I'm like, okay.
What was her
And then he
name?
going
Madeline, the white chick,
Madeline.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
She
gonna
kept it
ask
a bean
Madeline.
though.
Yeah, she was talking. She was talking crazy.
She was
She was
keeping it a
talking crazy,
bean
but she
though.
kept it a bean. She definitely kept it a bean for sure. I
Called
wouldn't have
everybody
sat
out on
there.
their bull.
I wouldn't have sat there and took off. First of all, they was talking too loosely. You ain't about to just talk about my girl in front of me like that, bro. Like try to tell me what our problems are. Don't do that. Now you disrespecting me. Now you in my business.
Wow.
Now you pillow talking. Don't do that. Pillow talking. Tell me how you gonna know what our relationship problems are, and then come and tell me. You much like what?
That stuff was weird,
Don't do
bro.
that. I would have had to have a conversation with my significant other before I got on. I'm like, what we doing? When we go live with somebody else, what are we doing? What are the boundaries? What are we doing?
So Randall did that, and I think what's your name, Shanique?
Shanique, yeah.
Honestly, bro, if I was him, I wouldn't have stayed with her. That's just me,
Yeah,
because she still didn't listen. She
yeah,
still voiced
He
her
really went
opinion.
on there, bro. He really went on there and tried to work on himself and change.
Yeah,
yeah.
He
He was
wasn't
the
on there.
one
he's
person
like,
that
I
did.
got here and just tried to embrace the experience like we were supposed to do, and I'm trying to get
Yeah,
something out of
he
it.
didn't try to have. He didn't try to have sex with Madeline. He didn't get physical with her like that. They
No,
had one kiss,
two.
and Madeline blew out
One
the
was off
water.
camera.
Two.
Oh, two.
One was off camera. Yeah,
And
Yeah, but they tried to blow it out of proportion.
honestly, she tried to make a big deal about it because it was off camera. But off camera seems like worse to me because he couldn't even kiss you on the camera.
he want to be seen. And first of all, Shanique, I don't know what she did under them blankets, but she did something nasty. I don't know if she smashed dude or
I
put
was
her
watching,
head
bro. I was
down.
watching. Hey, I was watching. I was like this. Oh yeah, they definitely was in there. Just get it, bro.
Somebody did something.
She literally said, "Well, everyone else is doing something, so we might as well do something too." I'm like, bro, that's not part of the experiment. The experiment was for you
Yeah,
to get emotionally involved
and
to learn about yourself
yeah,
and
No,
change and
no,
get
that
better.
was part of
Not for you to
no. The part of the experience was to experience.
live like you're a married couple.
bro. If I was, if I was Zay, first of all, I would have been like, because I felt Shanique's energy already. I'm like, I'd have went to him like, we're not even acting like we're a couple. You just miss your man, and I understand that. So I'm gonna just go do what I'm gonna do, and I ain't like we ain't got to worry about doing anything else because you obviously miss
Zay,
your man.
nigga, bro, that nigga was trying to smash too. He was like, man, you
He was
trying
trying
to?
to,
He said,
but his problem is this. He got a good heart. You can tell he got a good heart, and he wants to change.
Too
But
emotional,
bro
bro.
is so emotional, bro. You walk out of every situation instead of literally like, oh, girl, she couldn't express her feelings at all. Terrible. It was the most annoying thing ever. She couldn't express how she felt. But like when she did that, or like when you ever got in an argument, you just wanted to walk away. Like that's like, bro, you
You
gotta be a
didn't
man,
hear,
face your
yeah,
problems head up,
you didn't hear
bro.
what you wanted to hear, so you walked out on it.
Yeah, that was lame to me, bro. I'm like, bro, you gotta stop doing that. Like,
but you
and you
know
get
what I
mad,
heard
and
though,
he just got
bro.
cussing and cussing. I'm like, bro, you can't talk to people like that, especially no woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you're trying to get to know. You can't be like, oh yeah, you don't fucking understand. Like, when you start using that word, it's like, all right, bro, you kind of starting to get a little disrespectful
But it's
now.
funny you said that because I mean it's just people like that, and they don't consciously like think like who I'm talking to and how I'm talking to them right now. I'm
Yeah,
just talking freely because I'm just talking freely. You know what I mean?
yeah. He was like, why you
Bro, like,
fucking say it like that? I'm like, bro, calm down.
hey, but I was watching Rain that moment, like when she was acting like she was sick, like tired, and all that stuff, wasn't talking. And so I found out that, usually on dating shows, they just do the dating show. They don't work. They don't do any of that stuff. But what happened was they were all living their regular lives, working and stuff. And she's a
Yeah,
nurse,
Yeah, she's a
so she's
nurse.
working 12-hour shifts, and then she has to get on camera and actually do the talking and stuff. So she was like mentally and everything
don't care,
really
don't care,
exhausted.
don't care, don't care. She did that. Did she do that before the show started? She did that after the show. Bro, she did it the entire
It's a
time.
difference, bro. It's a difference when you have to
She
work
don't get a pass.
your regular job and then work on the TV show and actually be shot and have
Well,
to
you
talk
She
to them
don't
and
get
do
a
technically
pass.
not working in that type
She
of
does
setting.
not
You're
get a
just
pass,
living.
bro. She does not get a pass at all. She was the worst character. She showed no character development
I think
at
April
all.
was the worst.
No, I can't give her that. She's just a social media wants to be seen. She showed me exactly what she would wanted to be. But Ray, she didn't express herself at all. And then the first dude that was similar to her, she jumped on, and she's the one that initiated the kiss off rip. Like you can obviously tell, like
Ray is my second worst choice, but April's number one for sure.
Hmm.
April was talking a lot. She was
It's
talking.
not just about the talking. It's just that she just swore up and down
She was gonna
that
get
she
back
was
with.
the one. She was gonna marry or whatever, and she was doing it. And the thing is, she was all doing it just for the show. It wasn't real.
Yeah, facts, facts. I agree with that though. I
Like
definitely
it
agree with
wasn't
that.
real, bro. She literally
She would
broke up with
ruin
the
people's
dude.
whole spotlight just to just talk about her relationship.
Yeah, bro. She did everything so she could pop up. Bro, she has 200,000+ people that follow her on Instagram and TikTok. She really only did this for social media purposes. And Jake was going to ask her to be his wife. He had plans for that. That's why he's like, I didn't
She
want to be on
dragged
the
me on
show.
this. She dragged me
Yeah,
on us.
Hey,
She dragged
hey,
me.
and then lied to her about the mom liking her.
Bro, he's a big gaslighter for sure.
Jake,
who?
Big gaslighter. He was lying the whole time, bro. Lying, just lying. I'm like, bro, what are you lying about? I'm like, did they
Jake?
tell you to say that? Yeah, yeah. He told Ray, yeah, my mom liked you a lot. She was like, you're perfect for me. She did not say that at all.
I just wasn't trying
And
to hurt her feelings.
bro, lied.
He lied. It's a lie. But he probably wasn't trying to hurt her feelings.
Bro, he was lying to April. Like he just lying. She just lying. And then he came to the reunion with the braids.
bro, them weak old Steph Curry braids. Remember when Steph Curry first got the braids? Them joints was weak, bro. Take them out your head. You look goofy. Yeah, boy,
Oh
look
my gosh.
nasty.
You know what's crazy about Ray though? I saw her on
Boy, looked like
TikTok.
he had nerds in his head, bro. You know,
I
nerds
saw
were.
her on TikTok like months ago before the show even came out. I saw her and her friend did a video and it popped on my For You page. They were
Bro.
like in the elevator. It must have been the time that they were recording the show. And like nobody obviously knew at the time, but I just remember seeing her on my For You page. I was like, I've seen this girl before. And then I saw her pop up on my For You page a couple days ago. I was like, oh, that makes sense now. That makes sense.
Yeah, I seen them all after the show start popping up on
Yeah.
TikTok trying
But
to
yeah,
get us some clout.
Randall's my consensus favorite for sure from the show.
Yeah. And
To this day.
people was hating on Randall first on TikTok and everything. They was calling him gay, all other type of stuff. I'm like, y'all tripping, bro. Just because I get that y'all love Shanique. She's a black woman. I get it. But she has work, bro. She don't listen.
She got work to do. She
She
had work
gotta
to do for
you
sure.
gotta learn to listen to people and be open to what people gotta say and be open to criticism. And she's not
Yeah,
open to
bro.
that.
When she did that
Well,
stuff
she wasn't open to
outside,
that.
when she did that stuff outside and at the
When he's trying
bar,
to talk to her,
oh, I would have been done right there,
I was getting
I would have been done.
flashbacks. I was getting flashbacks the whole time.
bro. I would have been like, okay, I wouldn't for real. I would have been like,
She got in a taxi and dipped on him. I would have been like,
yeah, that's it. That's it for me. That's it for me. I don't
She
even
was
care.
doing too
because
much. I ain't
clearly
gonna lie.
you're not growing in this experiment
At
at
And
all.
all.
you brought him
And
on
you
there.
brought me
And you
on this
brought him.
thing,
And you brought him.
We can't
thinking that
leave.
thinking that you were clean, everything's perfect about you, and I'm the only one who needs to do some work.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
That's
don't listen.
crazy. But you know what the thing is? They also don't show us all the stuff that they shot. They only show us like they clip things, so they try to make it look at
That's
how
why
they
you didn't
look.
really see April and Kobe that much.
That shit
Yeah,
was boring.
It wasn't on none.
And April and Kobe was actually out single doing their own thing anyways.
they was out doing their own thing, clubbing and everything.
Um but I do want to mention Alexis nosy ass in the beginning of the show. She's just super nosy. She just be like trying to stir the pot the whole time. And
The
I'm glad my
whole
man's
time.
Kobe really told her. He was like,
I'm not attracted to you.
I'm not attracted to you. And like then she had the nerve to go tell everybody that he's rude, he's not a good person. First of all, I mean, he wasn't during the show, but like you didn't know that. He just told you what it was straight up and you got an ego trip.
Facts.
You
He
Max,
told
you
her
know,
at dinner, "Hey, he told her at dinner, I don't think we're really compatible." Or did they like he
literally.
tried to be cool and nice? Then she came up to him a second time and she said, "We really didn't talk about." He said, "We already had this discussion." And he was like, "No." And he's like, then he had to rip the bandage off. I'm
Bro,
not attracted to you.
it was a very sticky bandage. I know that hurt.
Yeah, that
I know
one
that
hurt.
hurts. Cause that's hard to say to somebody, bro. Like that it's
And
gonna cut
then
deep.
they're gonna bring her back on the show for a bachelorette party just so she could say, "Oh, yeah, you and Jake are perfect. If I were you guys, we all know it,
Yeah,
we all see it."
I
Like
didn't understand why they brought her back for.
Just stirring the pot the whole time, bro.
It was kind of
I
they
was
pointless.
told
getting
her to do
tired
that
of
to
it.
come on the show. Hey, come back and
Of course, they didn't tell Lauren to do that. She went on. She was,
no.
First one was fake.
yeah, that joint was fake. I couldn't believe that. But yeah, man, Ultimatum. It was a decent show. I think giving ultimatums are okay in very rare situations, but
In fun
You need to do people who've been
ultimately,
together
you
for
gotta.
like 10 years, 5 to 10 years, not 2 years. Oh, we've been together for 2 years.
Yeah, it
Almost
was
two years.
too short too. It was too short of
Ultimatum after
time.
10 years, it has to be like,
The
man,
older people though.
yeah. I honestly couldn't answer that. Like 10 years,
I'm saying like 5 years, at least 5 years.
like what's stopping you from being with somebody after 10 years? It has to be something that has
Right.
been lingering since the first year. You know what I mean?
Because I feel like the right person, you'd want to get married right away, anyways. Like in those instances where you know you're ready to get married, like you know who you're ready to get married to. Like not to, but like
No, yeah. If you meet
when
somebody
you're ready to
like,
get married. Like it's different if you like if just like you guys are just casually dating, you start dating and live together, yada yada yada. Like you're moving those steps. But like I feel like when somebody gets the right person,
you know,
they'll
if you're
marry them
married, them.
regardless.
Yeah,
Like they'll know if they're gonna marry them, type of thing.
I agree.
So the 2.5 years was too short for me. I didn't like that.
Yeah, it's a little too short. And they lie about their ages. They all like my age.
Yeah,
For real.
I don't think April was
Yeah, bro.
23.
Like 28, 27. Lauren and Nate. They used to say Lauren 26 on the show. She's 31 in real life.
I thought
Oh
she
yeah, I
looked like
thought
a
they were.
teacher. She's a teacher, you know?
Huh?
They looked
She a
older.
teacher.
Bro, they put it on TikTok. They exposed everything, bro. Everything's exposed on TikTok.
We've been on there. Heard you.
Yeah, because then that makes more sense on how they were living and stuff like that and why they wanted marriage. I was like, bro, you're 22, 23 years old and you want to be married like that? You just got out. Like, what?
I think the only people who were like legit was like Ray and Zay. They were like their ages.
Kind of made sense for how they acted.
Jake was 20. Jake's 26, 27.
He was in the
April's like,
military, so it made sense.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like some of them, they lie about their ages. Like Alexis, her ass is not 25, bro. Hers
She's
is 20,
35.
28.
She's actually 35. Yeah.
Like, I was gonna say
Man's
like
Hunter.
34.
Hunter look like he like 38.
He definitely like his credit score was like 850.
And it
100%. He got
was
that on lock. I do want to mention one last thing before we get off, though. I think financial stability is something that they kept bringing up,
uh,
and I think that's a valid reason to not get married. But like the more I heard it,
I
I
thought
was
it
like,
was
this
not.
is just an
it's not a
excuse.
It
valid
is.
It's like
reason.
this is
It's
an
an excuse.
excuse.
To not get married, it
Like
is.
you're never gonna really be unless you're making multi-millions. You're never gonna be financially stable. You just have to move your expenses around to work more towards the kid than a lot of stuff that you would spend on yourself.
Ultimately.
Um,
Yeah, bro. But
yeah,
ultimately, at the same time, when we're saying that on a men's perspective, on a woman's side, they have to be okay with dating someone who financially isn't, or marrying someone who financially isn't at their peak yet.
Yeah.
And there's some women that won't do that. They're
And
not there.
they're not wrong though, because they
They're not wrong. They could be ready for whatever their preference is. They can be ready for. They want a man who's good and ready to go. But if you've been dating someone, you know what I'm saying, like some women don't want to date someone who's on a financial like journey to grow. They want the already made thing, and that's like you said. That's okay.
yeah,
but I mean if
fine.
most
That's
men
fine.
focused on being the greatest product they can be, I think that was set and most women waited for that product, I feel like it would kind of set up the dating world to be a lot healthier.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But if you're dating
if
somebody
dudes,
for 2, 3, 4 years, and you guys are still like maybe you're still in the same place or just a little bit better, like you're not gonna get really that much higher unless you like get some big promotion to where you're really financially stable. So like that's just I think that's it's a good reason. Like you want to be in a good place. Like you don't want to be in no debt, like real debt, but
But
you can't
honestly,
use that as an excuse to not want to get married.
yeah, and
I
I
feel
don't
like that's
think, and
like
I think
it's
it doesn't
yeah.
have anything to do with marriage, bro.
It doesn't. It can't.
You know what
It's
I mean?
something deeper than that. It's you don't
Fine,
really want to marry
insecurity,
them.
yeah.
insecurity, bro.
And now having a kid that has something to do with like finances and things like that. But the marriage
But
itself, you're
marriage,
gonna just marry
no.
the person you love. That's nothing
Yeah, people are
extravagant
using
or
that as
outgoing.
an
That is
excuse. I
definitely
don't
one hundred
like
percent an
and
excuse.
I didn't think about it until I watched the show and I kept saying, I'm like, well, yeah, using that as an excuse. That don't make sense to me. So
And Randall came out and said it.
Yeah,
that
and
was the
it's
first thing. But then he came back and corrected himself about that too, which is real. Like, yeah, That was real.
It's funny
Which is why I
how
like
men do think about that though. Like watching the show definitely made me realize that.
facts. Well, that's all we got. Um, been a good episode, good pod.
Yeah, so it's good talking to you guys, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
miss you
man.
guys.
You guys, man. A couple more next weekend.
Look,
Next
Trey,
weekend.
you just might as well start getting positions here, bro. This way, and we can all be together, hang out and stuff.
Yeah, man. We could do it all together instead of being separate laptops, separate cameras. We can
Well,
all just do it in
we
one
will be
room.
in Miami for one, so
Miami, we would definitely get the pod in there for sure.
that's gonna be pretty lit.
100%. 100%. That'll be fun.
Make sure we have the equipment and things like that up far, and
Oh, yeah,
should be straight.
for sure. For sure. Probably have to get a couple mics.
I don't think we'll have to get a couple mics. I think we have mics.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind then. All right. Trey, you got anything else?
Oh, I'm good.
Anything else you want to say? Anything you're happy about? Anything you're looking forward to?
No, I'm good. I'm good with
Yeah,
life,
yeah,
man.
yeah. All right, Ian.
Um, I mean, I'm looking forward to next Sunday. I guess it's always been a pleasure to do this for 112 days now. Just to have discipline, be able to do this 16 weeks straight is very phenomenal. I just want to say that I am proud of the both of you sticking to that commitment along with myself.
Next Sunday's the last Sunday I'll be here. All right. Been fun, guys. We'll see you guys next week with more topics. As always, you can send us in some stuff if you want us to talk about it. But yeah, for me, Trey, Ian, peace.